Welcome to Informational Writing, Writing an Effective Conclusion. Before we get started, let's review what we've done so far. So far, we have organized everything we know about our topic using a circle map. Then we outlined our whole book using a flea map. We wrote our introduction, then wrote the first sentence for each chapter. The last thing we did together was added details to each chapter. So let's get started with writing an effective conclusion. If you need to, this would be a good time to pause the video and grab your flea map. Let's take a look at today's focus question. How can I write an effective conclusion for my informational book? Here are a few suggestions to help you write a good conclusion. Let's get started. Suggestion number 1, answer the question, so what? It's important to tell your reader why this information in your book is important. Give your reader something to think about, perhaps a way to use the information in your book in the real world. Ask questions. Ask questions to your readers or in general. This may help your readers gain a new perspective on your topic that they may not have thought of before reading your conclusion. This one is my favorite. Challenge the reader. By challenging the reader, you are helping them to use the information in your book in their own lives or to make the world a better place. Now let's take a look at our flea map and where we left off. The last thing we did was add details to our flea map. Today we are going to be working on our conclusion. I had to modify my flea map a little bit so all the information would fit since I'm working on the computer, but you won't have this issue. The box highlighted below is where we're going to be working today. Let's get started and take a look at my conclusion. This is what my conclusion would look like on my flea map. Now let's take a closer look. I'm going to first read my conclusion to you, then we're going to analyze it together. If you follow all the steps in this book, your final product should be a well-edited book that you can be proud of. The best part of writing is being able to share your ideas with the world. So now, go on and share your book with your grandparents, cousins, friends, and your new teacher in 3rd grade. I hope from reading this book you realize how easy writing can be when you have easy-to-follow steps. Now go on and make the world a better place with your ideas. Happy writing! So now let's take a closer look and analyze my conclusion to see if it did the things we spoke about in the beginning of this video. So let's start in the beginning, the orange section. If you follow all the steps in this book, your final product should be a well-edited book that you can be proud of. That's the so what. The so what is if you did everything that we spoke about, you should have a well-edited informational book that you can be proud of. Then in yellow, I go on to challenging my reader. This is where I challenge my reader to share and read their book to loved ones and family members. The best part of writing is being able to share your ideas with the world. So now, go on and share your book with your grandparents, cousins, friends, and your new 3rd grade teacher. So I'm challenging them to read and share their book. The next thing I did was give them something to think about. I hope from reading this book you realize how easy writing can be when you have easy-to-follow steps. And the final thing I did was challenge my reader. Now go on and make the world a better place with your ideas. Happy writing! So I did a few of the things we spoke about in the beginning of the video, but you don't have to do that many. You can choose maybe 2 and try them out in your conclusion. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video on writing your first draft. Happy writing!